Footsteps stopped in front of the third-grade room. A couple of students took deep breaths as the doorknob slowly turned. Chapter 2. Mrs. Jeepers. Their principal, Mr. Davis, walked into the classroom with a beautiful lady. "Good morning, students," the principal said. Mr. Davis looked something like an egg, with 2 legs. He wore dark-rimmed glasses and was completely bald. "I would like to introduce you to your new teacher, Mrs. Jeepers." Mrs. Jeepers smiled at the class and said in a strange accent, "It is very nice to meet you, boys and girls. I am sure we're going to have a good year together." Some of the girls in the back of the room giggled at her accent, and Mr. Davis looked at them sternly. "I am sure that no one in the class will give you trouble, Mrs. Jeepers. If they do, I want you to let me know." "Thank you, Mr. Davis. I am sure we will be fine." Mrs. Jeepers smiled an odd little half-smile. The door closed with a loud click as Mr. Davis left. All 22 children looked at Mrs. Jeepers. She was kind of short, and her long red hair was pulled back with a purple barrette. She wore a starched white blouse with a high collar. At the collar was a green brooch the size of a chicken egg. It seemed to glow whenever she moved. Her skirt was black and hung to the tops of her black-laced, pointy-toed boots. While the class stared at her, Mrs. Jeepers looked around the room. A couple of kids were chewing gum, and almost everybody slouched in their chairs. A fat boy picked his nose, and a girl in the back combed her long blonde hair. Loose papers and books were scattered all over the floor. Mrs. Jeepers cleared her throat and spoke. "I am glad to be your teacher, and I think we should start off by laying the groundwork. There are some rules I expect you to follow." The kids in the class groaned. "Do not worry. They are not difficult rules. They are probably ones that you have already been following. We will start with the most important ones." With that, Mrs. Jeepers proceeded to write 3 rules on the board. Number 1, act nicely to teachers and fellow students. Number 2, talk at appropriate times. Number 3, walk. Eddie waved his hand in the air. "What if we don't follow those rules? What'll happen then?" Mrs. Jeepers smiled and flashed her green eyes. "I hope you never have to find out." With the rules out of the way, Mrs. Jeepers started classwork. Everybody remembered Mr. Davis's warning for a little while, and the morning went smoothly. Mrs. Jeepers seemed to be a pretty fun teacher. During social studies, she even told the class about her home country. Mrs. Jeepers started speaking very softly. "I come from the country of Romania." She picked up a globe and spun it to show where Romania was located. "Jeepers doesn't sound like a Romanian name to me," Eddie said. Mrs. Jeepers flashed her eyes in his direction. "My real name is too difficult to pronounce. I changed it when I came to America." All the students leaned forward to hear her better. Even Eddie, who always tried to act as if he weren't paying attention, leaned on his elbows and listened. "Romania is a small country bordered by Russia and the Black Sea. I grew up on my family's estate at the foot of the Transylvanian Alps. It was a wonderful life until—" "Until what?" Liza blurted. Mrs. Jeepers flashed her green eyes. "Until my family was forced to leave." "Why did you have to leave?" Melody asked. Mrs. Jeepers gently touched her brooch. "Oh, that is not important now," she said with a little half-smile.